Hello everyone and welcome to a special Boxing Day edition of the virtual St Andrews Cricket Club. And today, to celebrate Boxing Day, we've been out of the loop for a little while. We're going to play the third match of our series between the Young Guns and the Old Guard. So that's the Young Guns led by James Earnshaw, the young members of the side. Up-and-comers, as it were, and the Old Guard, the guys who've been around a while, led by, of course, Dom Bransden. I should have a co-commentator turning up at some point, as I had anticipated. He's a little behind schedule right now, but that's not going to stop us. We're going to forge on forward. So let's get to it. Of course, here we have the two teams in their uniforms. That's the pitch that we have, of course, playing at the beautiful C1. Just going to check the teams. Of course, the Old Guard have Ross McLennan opening the batting, also wicket keeping, along with Josh Hay. Sam Franklin at number 3, James Crooks at number 4. He's going to open the bowling today. Dom Bransden in at 5, the skipper, Paul Smith 6. James Threlfall 7, Phil Pass 8, David Miller 9, Stefan Borsley at 10, and then we have Patrick Jess there at 11. Angus Stewart, the 12th man today. Now flicking over to the Young Guns. They're just setting up that team. And they have Jason Segal and Aaron Koshi opening up. James Earnshaw, captain at number 3. Tommy Fines in at 4. Wicketkeeper Henry Ford in at 5, then Dan Armstrong, opening bowler, all-rounder, in at 6, Rodri Price in at 7, Tom Bish Abbott in at 8, Badav Katharia in at 9, Alex Horgan making his debut for the side at 10, and Alex Haynes 11. Jack McPherson misses out today. He will be 12th man. So without further ado, let's get into it. Of course, everyone, if you're watching in the live chat right now, feel free to throw out any predictions, what you think's going to happen. So far, the Old Guard have won 2 out of 2 matches. So, Earnshaw looking to lead his team to the first win of his career. Oh, we have a grey overcast day here at C1. That's not going to stop anyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all for this T20 between the Old Boys and
Michael Slater in the commentary
universities.
team with us.
I'm Michael Slater, and this is Mel Jones.
G'day, Slats. Whenever these two sides
Patrick
meet, it's
doing
always
double
a close
duty here,
encounter.
playing
The
for
clouds
one
have come
team
over, and there is some rain in the area. Hopefully it will pass us by. It's going to be slow, which will suit the bowlers.
Low
I
chance
suspect
of rain.
the captain will choose to bowl first.
Bit of
This
grass
should
on
be
top.
a fairly even contest. Should be a good one.
So the toss could be important
Going
here.
down to the middle now. The captains are there for the toss.
Earnshaw out in the middle. Bransden tosses the coin. Heads, the Young Guns have won. What's Earnshaw going to do?
I probably would have
The
chosen to
Young
bowl
Guns
on
have
this
chosen
pitch,
to bat
but I can
first.
get wanting to have
Earnshaw
the runs on the board.
looking to get runs on the board, as Mel says. Will that decision come back to bite him? He's putting a lot of faith there in Koshi and Segal. As we head out to the middle.
Well, the bowler's ready to start running in. Let's go.
Of course, Phil Pass opening up, bowling to Segal, left arm over the wicket. Short. Oh, Segal's worn that. Give it a
The
rub,
batsman in a
Yason.
way lucky not to connect there. He misread that and could easily have found the edge.
Pass in again. Good start from him. Oh, Segal's back and pulls. Gets it down to long leg. Good pick up there. Keeps it to 1.
Universities commence proceedings with a single.
There you go. Segal's off the mark. Young Guns, 1 without loss. Now we have Aaron Koshi on strike. Koshi proved himself to be a bit of a destroyer in this series earlier.
Yes.
Oh, that's pulled away. He's got it through the gap. Miller's after it, though. Cuts it off and it'll only be a single.
He's off the mark with that shot.
Well, both batsmen settling in here. First over the match. Pass has been tidy. There he is, in once more. Ball short, pulled in the air, but gets it into the gap. Long leg runs round. Fires it into the bowler's end. It's another single for the young guns. Look at that beer sponsorship on the back. Pass in once more. Fifth ball of the over. Oh, plays and misses as Koshi tries to work it through the leg side. Well bowled by Pass. It's a tidy line. Good over so far. Pass in. Bowls. Koshi's punching off the back foot only as far as Franklin there in cover.
That over.
That's a tidy over from Pass.
The pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Pace
is generous there for this man. Let's call it slow mediums as Crooks in to open the bowling. Bowls to Seagal, he's back, he's pulling and pulling into the gap. Out to the boundary for 4. That's more like it. Beautiful shot from Seagal. Crooks needs to settle in here. Run rate to 6. And again, off cutter this time. Pushed out to cover, it's a dot ball. Ball likes that one, gives it a bit of a clap. Earnshaw in the chat, surprised that they haven't lost a wicket yet. Well, Earnshaw, you did win the toss and decide to bat. Surprising is this one's edged out to gully. Hay does the fielding, it's a dot ball. Brooks bowling tidily now. After that loosener, Seagal 6 off 6. And once more. Again, 2 straight.
Nice
and
shot,
Seagal helps it up over square leg. Beautiful shot. Not the right line, and Seagal makes him pay. Oh, well played. Right off the middle of the bat. And once more. Come back. Off cutter, it's punched back to him, does the fielding. Another dot ball. Won't be too displeased with that. 8 off the over so far. Last ball of the over. Brooks is in, finds the edge again.
Great delivery to find the edge. 8 runs added in that over.
Good over for the batting team, 8 runs. Need to keep that strike ticking over. His passes in again, and oh, what a delivery.
The batsman didn't know where that was going.
Well bowled by Pass. You're just struggling a little bit here. Pass in once more. Short work through the leg side. This one's got through a gap. Like Franklin there after it at mid-on, but won't get to it. Koshi smashes his first boundary of the innings. Bransden just adjusting the field a little bit after that. Young Guns 15 without loss. Third over. Pass. Bowls. Outside off stump. Beats him.
Oh, not able to connect there.
Beats him outside off stump. A good comeback there from Pass. Pass in once more to Koshi. One straight A, he's hit it high in the air. But he's got it up and over mid-off. 1 bounce, 4 runs.
And that gets to the boundary, 4 runs.
Good shot by Koshi. Seemed to hit high on the bat, but it didn't matter. Timed it well enough. Out to the boundary for 4. Koshi moves through to 9. Gals on 10. Young Guns 19 without loss. Fifth ball, the over. Pass beats him outside off
Plays
stump.
and misses.
That looks to be the area today. Just short of a length. Koshi looks like he wants to go forward. Final ball of the over. Pass in, and again it's beating Koshi outside off stump.
Kept it fairly tight in that over.
8 off that one. Not a bad platform here for the young guns. None for 19. Crooks in again to bowl the 4th over. Straight. Driven by Seagal. As far as the bowler. 10. Toshi 9 off 9. Crooks in. Oh, Seagal's tried to go over mid-on there. Looks to get a leading edge, but it carries 1 bounce to the boundary for 4. It didn't look like he got hold of that at all. These cricket bats these days. Oh. Even an edge carries nearly all the way for 6. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Seagal moves to 14. And again, this one's punched off the back foot. Up to the covers. Light misfield there by Hay, but no run. And Seagal. Oh, he's back. He's pulling it. He loves that shot. And oh, does he play it well. Beats the men out on the boundary. Yason, well timed. Just swivels on it. Gets it in the gap. 4 more. Two balls left in the over now. Hooks in. Outside off stump. Driven out the point. I think that Smith does the fielding. Last ball of the 4th over. And for 27 is the score. Crooks in. Seagal's pulling. Can't get it past
reasonably good over there.
Franklin fields and another decent
this
over for
bowler
the young
knows
guns.
how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
And it's just boundaries at the moment. Not a lot of turning the strike over. As Franklin's in. Bowls in. Late cut from Koshi. Can't beat point. Franklin, of course, the seasoned veteran of the side. Club's leading run scorer and wicket taker. Oh, that's got to be close.
He's trapped in front there.
Koshi's gone back. Hit in the pad and there's an appeal. No, says the umpire.
That was well worth asking the question.
Here we go. Brains Trust here. Decide against a review. We can actually check that. Not that one. Here we go. Take a look at this here. Pitch is outside off. Does it do too much? Oh, yes is the answer. Yes is the answer. Good call from Jess, the umpire. As opposed to Jess, the player, who's probably at mid-off. Franklin, and again. Short, driven. Down to mid-off.
The batsman will want to get the strike turning over here.
The dot ball. Great start to Franklin's spell. Fourth ball, the over. Short, wide, and he's up and underneath it. Got it.
One bounce
to the boundary for 4. That's a fantastic shot by Koshi. Oh, look at that. Young Guns, none for 31. Doing well here after choosing to bat first. Franklin's in, finds the edge. Gets it out to backward point. Again, they're really struggling to find the gaps in the field at the moment, the Young Guns. Boundaries are plenty.
Yes.
As we have another one there. Koshi onto the back foot. Cuts it away, all the way along the ground for 4. And it's another over. Gone for 8. 2 boundaries, 4 dot balls.
Miller, the right arm, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Double change in the bowling. David Miller in now. He's into Seagal. Seagal's on 18. Yep. Short, finds the edge. Third man's back, so it'll only be a single. First one of those in a while. Koshy on strike now. Miller's into him. Short, wide, cut. And cut ferociously out to the cover boundary. Koshy looking to find a bit of form at the moment. A beautiful stroke. Miller in again. This one's a little outside edge into the body. Inside edge into the body, I should say. Other dot ball. And once more, short edge through to the keeper. Well taken by McLennan.
That appeal.
And yes, is the umpire.
Pretty confident about this.
So Koshy's stand comes to an end, and that should be the end of a very tidy partnership here between Koshy and Segal. There we have it. Flare. Edge off the shoulder of the bat. Well taken by McLennan. Just in front of his eyes. And Koshy goes for 21. 5 boundaries in that. With the score at 1 for 40. The incoming batsman Earnshaw should be confident, I think. Miller continues, he's in. Oh, Earnshaw plays and misses.
Another dot ball.
Trying to cut. No, that's not his shot. Full first up for Earnshaw. Miller 1 for 5 off 5. Finished with a good one. He's just worked into the leg side.
That ends the power play.
The old boys are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
As they've said, the end of the power play. But the field's gonna scatter as Franklin continues. He's coming around the wicket to Segal. Oh, Segal
doesn't play that one well.
Little nibble from Earnshaw there in the chat as Franklin continues. Oh, Segal's got this one.
Won't need to run there.
Up and
Racing
over,
away.
third man. 1 bounce, 4 runs. What a shot. Beautifully played there from Segal. Franklin in again. He's none for 12. Oh, and how did that miss the stumps? Segal trying to work that away to leg. Didn't quite turn enough there. Franklin continues. Segal's got this one. It's in the air, but there is a man back. Oh, and takes it comfortably.
Great catch.
That's a bit of a brain explosion there from Jason Segal. Didn't need that. The young guns. They just lost the wicket of Koshy. And Segal holds out in the deep. Well taken by pass out there, and Franklin gets his first wicket of the day.
Finns is the new man at the non-strikers end.
Oh, batsman 3 and 4 in now. Earnshaw at one end. On strike. Finds at the non-strikers end as Earnshaw's back defending. Up to mid-off.
Good bowling here. The dots are putting the pressure right on.
The tidy one from Franklin. 4 off it. Last ball of the over. Earnshaw on strike. He's back. Playing it out to the covers. Another dot ball.
And that ends a big over. The wicket taken from it and not many runs.
Another tidy over for the old guard. 2 for 44 the young guns. Just over a run a ball. As Miller continues. Bowling to Fines, who's back. Pulling. Just out to deep backward square leg. Would be a single. Oh, and what has happened here? Finesy seems to have run his captain out. Oh my
Can't
word.
make it back against some great work in the field. That's out.
Oh, I'll admit, folks, I had just started watching the score. And, oh, Finesy, what have you done? What is going on? Earnshaw. Looks like he may have thought the ball was dead. McLennan takes no prisoners. And Earnshaw's gone for a duck. Oh, captaincy really doesn't suit him in this form of the game.
Forward. The new batsman arrives at the crease.
3 for 45. Fines, of course, gets off the mark with that one. Forty plays and misses outside off
Misread
stump.
that one. Couldn't get the drive away.
Franklin shakes his head. Could have been another there. In once more. This one's shorter. Inside edge this time from Ford. Down to fine leg.
And a single.
Well fielded out there. And no problems running between the wickets that time. Batsman off the mark now on 1. And it continues full and at the pads and it's flicked down the leg side. In the gap, they may look for 2. Oh, no. There's Findsy. A good call in the end. Two balls left in Miller's over. The Young Guns 3 for 47. They're looking so good. Punched out to extra cover. Fielded in the deep.
Another run taken.
1. Last ball of the 8th over. Miller to Fines. Short. Cut.
That's right
Cut
out
into
of the
the
middle
gap.
of the bat.
That's a great shot from Tommy Fines. Going to beat both men. Or more. And that's the 50 up for the Young Guns. 3 for 52. Franklin continues. Ball to Ford. Play it down to third man. Keep point. And in again. One's pulled. But out through mid-on. Tied it up
And
by
through
pass
for 1.
up there, and it's another single. In the chat, Earnshaw wondering from the changing rooms how many pints he was promised from Stan to do that. As Franklin's in again.
Waiting.
Pulled into the leg side. I would ask you there, James. How many pints would you have to sink for doing that? Not sure that would be one that would be forgotten too quickly as Stan's in once more. No appeal.
Ooh,
Strikes
beaten in
Findsy
by
on
the
pad,
change of pace there.
but probably just sliding down leg. Franklin in again to Fines. Plays struck on the pad once more.
Not able to connect there.
This time trying to cover drive. Run rate nearly slowing down here. Franklin's in again. Fines goes after it. Hits it firmly out into the covers. There is a man back. That's Hay.
Into the over. And
The
again,
one.
it's a good one for the bowling side.
9 overs gone. 3 for 54. And bowler's doing the job. And oh my
all
word,
ends up
Tommy
by that.
Fines. Miller's bowled a short ball outside off stump. Ross Seamer struck him on the arm and it's ricocheted back onto leg stump. Oh, these two were looking to settle it down. Turning the strike over. And that's not a good time to lose another wicket. 4 for 54. Miller gets his second.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 6.
Armstrong is the new batsman, about to face his first ball.
Oh, bit of a shambles here.
Yep.
Armstrong first ball, big inside edge. That might go out to the boundary for
Armstrong
4.
gets off the mark.
That's one way to get off the mark. Unlucky for Miller. Four for 58. Miller to Armstrong. Oh, beats him.
Tries to drive
Beautiful
that, but
delivery there
mistimes.
from Miller. Way underneath the bat of Armstrong. And again. Jordan. Armstrong's underneath it. Doesn't want any of that. Left in the 10th.
Right
That's
there.
an off stump.
Another dot ball
Punches into the
builds the
covers.
pressure.
4 for 58. Last ball of the 10th over. Under a runner ball at the moment, the Young Guns. Short from Miller, finds the edge. Lies
Nice
down to
save
third
there.
man. Get a single.
The Old Boys take a wicket in that over.
Another great over.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Franklin's been replaced. Patrick Jess into the attack. Be interesting to see whether he's doing double duty and umpiring off his own bowling. Jess is in. Strikes the pad.
The batsman didn't know where that
do
was
anything
going.
with that one. Again, 6 ball of the over. Short's hit high in the air. Armstrong's got underneath that one. There is a man coming round. I think it's pass again. Oh, takes it
Gone.
comfortably.
The catch held by the fielder out in the deep.
Really not what they needed at this stage. Gotta question that from Armstrong. Jess takes another wicket. Oh, his first wicket rather. Haas takes another catch.
Pulled out for 5.
Armstrong goes for 5. He was here for a good time, not
Bit
a
of a
long
task
time.
for the new batsman here, trying to turn this innings around after a steady flow of wickets
And
in
that
recent
brings
overs.
Rodri Price to the crease. Yes, into him. Big side. Flicked away through mid-wicket. Well fielded on the boundary. Think that's Crooks
He's off
up
the
there.
mark and will now be looking to build.
5 for 60. Young Guns really must be looking to consolidate now for a couple of overs, but they don't have much time left as Ford is playing that one up to Franklin there out on the deep cover boundary.
Another run added to the score.
Five for 61. Jason
Yes,
bowls to
catch.
Price, who lifts
That's
that
4.
one
Cracking
up
shot.
over wide mid off. Great shot. 4 more. That's a much better shot. You see Price picking his gap. Not trying to overhit it. Last ball of first over.
Yep,
Price
catch.
back, pulling out to deep square leg.
Keeper.
Easy single out there.
Finishes off a tidy over.
It's 11 gone. 11 gone. 5 for 66, the Young Guns. They're electing to bat first. It's green wicket.
Yeah, catch.
Then short ball to Price. Ends it off down to fine leg.
And they get a single there.
Single. Feel like if they can get through a couple of overs here, Young Guns could steal some momentum back. Into Ford, who's playing and
The
missing.
bowler beating them all ends up there.
Can't blame him. That one swung an absolute mile after it pitched. And again, the Ford swung short of a length, out to the covers, fielded by Hay. The dot ball. 5 for 67. Miller in short.
Didn't like the look of
Right
that
outside
one.
off
No
stump,
shot off
but
it.
not given. He's not going to call it. That's a tidy line for Miller. It is 1 for the over. And 2 balls left in the spell.
Ah, what a good shot.
Hammered out through wide mid off. Finds the gap and finds the boundary. Well, pressure was building. It was going to be an outlet, and Ford finds the gap. Luckily for him, because it was in the air. The result is 4 runs. Final ball of the spell for Miller. He's in, full, driven by Ford. Can't beat him at all.
Kept it fairly tight in that over.
And tidy spell comes to an end for Miller. Well bowled on his end. Best to continue. Price on strike. He's back. Reaching out to the covers. It's top ball. .571. The 13th. Just continues.
Yes. Catch.
Bull driven hard and high, up and over mid-off. One
Oh,
bounce.
just lands
4
inside the
runs.
boundary. 4 runs.
Beautiful shot that. He was onto it in a flash. Price moves up to 11. Ford at the other end on 8. Oh, he left that
No
one
shot on offer
very
for that
early.
one.
Made up his mind in advance that he was going to leave that, looked like. Interesting decision, that. Interesting decision. Just continues. 4th ball of the over. This one's full and straight. Can't beat mid off. Another dot ball. 5 for 75. Price on strike. He's on 11.
Yep.
Jess is in again. This one's worked to the leg side. Nice little single. Good batting from Price. Last ball of the 13th over now. The Young Guns 5 for 76.
Yeah.
Jess into 40, who pushes it down the ground. They're running with the shot.
That's
The
quite a
single
good
quite
over.
comfortably in the end. Not a terrible
The
over for either
left-arm
side
pace
there.
bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Miller, of course, who bowled out his overs, replaced now by Josh Hay. Arm over the wicket.
Waiting.
Short ball, punch off the back foot down to mid-off by Ford. Run there. Ball the over, Hayes in.
Yep.
Up just behind square on the offside. Went
And they
runs
go through
round,
for
but
1.
Can't stop a single. Good batting from 40. He moves on to 10. 5 for 78. A to Price.
Yep.
For length. Off the back foot, just wide of mid-off. Runs with the shot. This is more like it from the Young Guns. Here, the military planes overhead. In once more. He's full 40s forward, hitting it up in the air. Is he going to get enough on it to get it over mid-on? Yes, he is. Down
1
to the
bounce,
boundary for
and that's 4.
Just got enough on that. Right out of the middle of the bat. I think he got under it a little bit more than he wanted to. Can't argue with the result though. 4 runs. 40 moves on to 14. Into him, shorter. Beats
Swing and a
him.
miss.
Ford trying to pull it. It moved a little bit away from him. Off the wicket. And again, last ball of the over. Finds the edge and it flies away down to third man. Fielded up there, keeps it to a
End of
1.
the over, 7 off it.
5 for 84 now the score. Yes, to continue into his 3rd over. One's full. 40 whips it away through the leg side to get 1. Just be 1. Cleans it
1
up.
run there.
You're just joining us. The Young Guns, of course, chose to bat first for winning the toss. Did a good platform, 40 odd. The first wicket is Jess bowls again.
Misread
Short
that
ball.
one. Couldn't get the drive away.
Moves away slightly and Rodri can't do anything with it. Good platform set by the openers though. 40 odd runs, but 3 wickets in the space of 5 or so runs.
Yes.
Put them behind a bit as this one's played in the air through the leg side by Price. Picked up by Franklin out there on the boundary. Good throw in from him. Keeps it to a single. Ford on strike, he's 16.
Yeah. Catch it.
Yes, bowls
Oh, good shot.
muscled up. Over. Mid off. Out to the boundary for 4. Liking that area at the moment. just got enough in that as well. 4 more to Ford. He moves to 20 from just 19 deliveries. Jess is in again. Oh, and he's knocked out his off stump.
All ends up by that.
Ford, he went after that one. Looking for another big hit. Swings, misses, and Jess has taken off stump. In fact, he's taken off and middle stump. What a delivery there from Patrick Jess. And just when the young guns look to be gaining some momentum,
the right-hander is coming into bat.
40 falls.
Abbott is the new batsman.
6 for 90 now. 1 ball left in the 15th over. Abbott, the new batsman. Jess into him. Little leading edge. Tied up by the bowler.
Take a wicket in that over.
Here we have it, the story of the innings. As Hay continues, he's moved around the wicket. But the young guns struggling to keep momentum. Just when you thought they may have wrested it away. Just that inexperience showing, I think. Hay continues into Price. Price is 14 from 13. He bowls, it's driven out into the covers.
Good bowling here. The dots are putting the pressure right on.
Tidy stuff from the old guard. He's in once more and beats him that time. Well bowled by Hay. This is exactly what these boys need at the moment. Few dot balls in a row. Hay is in once more. It's flirting with that wide line.
But missed times.
No signal from the umpire. Air delivery. Hay is in once more. Balls. It's driven, but no ball signaled by the umpire.
No ball.
Now, we have our first free hit of the match.
Perhaps needs to go back to the basics. Something's clearly not working.
What can Price do with this? Hay in, round the wicket. Free hit, swings and misses.
Missed opportunity there. Bringing a miss on the free hit.
Oh, it's so off in the way with the free hit. This batsman trying to hit it too hard. Can't quite connect. Another dot ball. He continues. Short cut into the gap, out to the boundary.
Terrific shot.
4
Timed
runs.
superbly, and it goes for 4.
They really needed that. The young guns 6 for 95 from 16. Only 4 overs left in the innings. Jess is into Abbott, who's edging just behind point. There's a man back on the boundary. It's Franklin out there.
1 more to the score.
Keeps it to 1. Jess into his final over. Very tidy figures. 2 for 20 for him. Bowls to Price.
Yep.
Driving hard. Can only get an inside edge. But through for the single.
1 run there.
One thing that Price has done quite well. Take the strike. He's 19. Strike. He's 1 from 2. Full and he's in misses.
Nearly took out the stumps.
For 97, the young guns not looking good here. This continues. This one's driven off the back foot. Out to long off. It's just a single. Two balls left in Jess's spell. Comes outside off stump, driven out into the covers, finds the gap.
Keeper!
Through for 1.
And they get a single there.
Final ball of a fantastic spell from Patrick Jess. 2 for 23 for him. Bowls right outside off stump. Batsman lean on it down to third man. Hit the single.
That ends a tidy over.
Fantastic spell from Jess comes to an end. 2 for
Super
24.
Cat coming back into the attack has done well so far.
That we've got Phil Pass back into the attack. Try and finish them off. Fills in short, strikes the body of Abbott. Vicious
Plays
first
and
delivery
misses.
there from pass. Pass in once more, bowling to Abbott's full, works it into the leg side. Lennon's after it. Keeps it to 1. Fielded by McLennan. Bowled from pass. Strike, he's on 20. Pass into him.
Catch.
Outside off stump.
Hit
Driven
very firmly.
through the offside. And it's going to beat extra cover. Had no chance out there. Price moves on to 24. Great shot. Really placed that one well. Had to beat the man out on deep extra cover boundary. And did. Pass continues. One straighter. Driven. Down to long off. Keep it to a single. And great thing from Price. On to 25. Right at 6. Right. To him. Driven. Another single. Down to long off.
They take the single.
For 107. Final ball of 10th over. Passes in, swings short, helped up in the air. One bounce to the man at long off. Bit
End of
fortunate
the
there,
over.
Price. Gets away with it. It's a single. Into
This
the
bowler
over.
knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see
Franklin's
how they
in
go.
for his final over. 1 for 14 from his 3. Very tidy. Franklin's in now. Little edge from Price. Single.
They take a single.
Said it before, we'll say it again. He's been very good at that in this innings. Just keeping the strike turning over. 27. Have it on strike.
Yep.
The outside edge. Down to third man. The batsman coming back for 2. Oh, well run in the end.
2 runs added.
And it's the first 2 of the innings. It's unusual. 6 for 111 now. Oh, reverse sweep from Abbott. Finds the gap. I think it'll be another 2 here.
He'll get 2 for that. Good shot.
Good batting in the final couple of overs. Great shot from Abbott. He's on 9. 6 for 113. Franklin in. It's
Didn't
wide.
like the look of that one. No shot offered.
One will
That
be
one
given.
was heading for the car park. Extremely wide.
For 114 now.
Yes.
Vicious
Won't need to
back
run
and
there.
smashes it
Racing
up
away.
in the air. Through to the point boundary. He's taken his time. Got his eye in and bang. Abbott moves through to 13 from 11. Franklin into him. Oh, he tries
Doesn't
it
play
again.
that one well.
Tough shot against the spin. Misses out that time. Good comeback from Franklin. Final ball of the 19th over. Franklin in. Wet. Out to mid-wicket. Then we'll get 1. And Crooks will keep it to 1 out there.
Kept it fairly tight in that over.
Not a terrible over for either team there. Young Guns starting to get a little bit of momentum though. Pass in for the final over of the innings. Ooh, inside edge onto the pad and they squirt through for a run.
And a single
Well pulled by
taken.
Price. Great running. 6 for 120. So whatever happens, Bellegarde are gonna need more than a run of ball. As passes in. I think he's
tapped in
hit
front
that.
there.
Oh, he's fired him. He's fired him, LBW. I thought he had hit that. We'll have to see if he's going to appeal the decision. He's going to
A
go
very
upstairs.
helpful
No
knock
is
and
the
an
answer.
equally helpful wicket.
W for 27.
Oh, wow. Going to have to check that out ourselves. Go to the match review. Take a look at the big eye. When that loads. Madhav Kothari, of course, should be a
Daffy,
left-hand
the new
batsman.
batsman, arrives at the crease.
Oh, impact inline, so it was pad first, and oh, that is dead in the water. Well bowled, Phil Pass. Out of Kathari. Deciding to bat right-handed today. At number 9. Phil into him, and he's muscled that away. Out to deep extra cover. Miller's back there. The batsmen are coming back for 2. Oh, well run.
Run well there. Get 2.
Seven for 1-2-2. 3 balls left in the final over. Tari. Strike. Hits it high over the leg side. Is that going to go all the way? There's a man back.
The fielder's taken entirely out of contention here. Goes sailing over their heads.
Smashed that. Batting right-handed. The left-handed Kathari has just lifted that over fine leg. Maybe he should be higher up. Pass into him again. Oh, he struck him on the pad this time.
Swing and a miss.
Appeal for LBW. There's a dot ball. Final ball of the innings. 7 for 1-2-8, the Young Guns. This one strikes Kathari on the pads. Good comeback from Pass.
A change up here in the commentary box. Joining me now is James Taylor.
Thanks, Slats. Good to be back. A disappointing innings. Too many wickets falling and just not enough runs put on the board. They'll be asking a lot from their bowlers.
Well, James Taylor said that all. Said it all, rather. Just probably not enough runs on the board here, you'd have to say. We take a quick look at the scorecard. Young Guns, of course, electing to bat first on a green wicket. And Segal and Koshi got off to a good start, each reaching the 20s. 40 without loss, these two.
Not a big tail.
Excuse me? Hadn't finished talking about the stats yet. 40 without loss, of course, became 45 for 3 and then 59 for 5. So 5 wickets in the space of 19 runs. And from there, it was really hard to get back momentum. Nice little partnership between Ford and Price. 31 did help rest that back a little bit. Price and Abbott added 30. Fair clip. Set them up there at the end. 7 for 1-2-8. Not really sure if that's going to be enough. Of course, looking at the bowlers. Pass on all his 4, 1 for 28. Did a solid job. Of course, that wicket of Price in the final over. Crooks 2 for 16. Not really much to say about that. Bowled some good balls, bowled some bad balls. Franklin, 4 overs, 1 for 25. Fantastic from him. Miller and Jess. Pick of the bowlers, you have to say. 4 overs, 2 for 23 and 24 respectively. Fantastic work from them, and Hay only got 2 overs in, none for 12. Did a good job. Did bowl the only no ball of the innings. Got away with it though. Free hit. Unpunished. The extra being, of course, the wide from Franklin. So the Old Guard are going to need 129 from their 20 overs to win. And with their batting lineup, I think they should manage that.
Not a big total to chase. I suspect this match could be over real soon. This could be an embarrassing result.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Of course, the big change for the Young Guns is no McPherson, so we've got Abbott opening the bowling. And good delivery first up. Cut out to point. Segal does the field in. Dot ball. Abbott in once more. Burns pulling.
This should
Just
be close.
wide of mid-wicket. That's
The
through
Old
for the
Boys
single.
start the innings with a single.
So far so good for the Old Boys. Josh Hay. Strikers in now to first ball. Of course, Old Guard favouring the left-hand, right-hand opening partnership. And Hay To be aggressive, pulls that first delivery.
They get a single.
For 1. Fairly tidy so far from Abbott. Into McLennan. Full.
Yep.
Driving. Again, they're running through for 1. It beats mid off. They might get 2 here. In fact, they will. Quite comfortably in the end.
2 runs.
Guard move through to 4. Two balls left in the first over. Abbott's short and wide and cut. Out to backward point. It's not going to go all the way. And Kathari does the fielding.
He'll get 2 for that. Great shot.
Good batting from McLennan. He's 5 already. Final ball of the over. Fish in. Short. McLennan pulls high in the air. The man back. But he
One
won't
bounce,
reach it.
4 runs.
4 runs.
Armstrong, the pace
That's a
bowler, is
good
coming into
first
the
over
attack from the
for the old
pavilion
guard
end.
as Dan Armstrong coming in from the car park end, the pavilion end, to settle things down. Bowling to Hay.
Yep. Catch.
Crossing. Zap through the leg side. They'll get 1 and just be 1. Up there by deep square leg. Hay moves through to 2. Then an on strike. He's on 9.
Yep.
Strong in, inside edge, and
Edges
it's flying away to the boundary. McLennan riding his luck a little bit there, but they all count the same in the scorebook. Another 4 runs. McLennan moves to 13. Young guns need Armstrong to strike here, I think. He's punched off the back foot, out to the covers. .15. Well ahead of that required run rate. Point. From in.
Wait on it.
Again. Then punching off the back foot. Two balls left in the over. Good comeback here from Armstrong. Again, short of a length. Again, punched
The
into the
batsman will
covers.
want to get the strike turning over.
Same shot, same result. A ball. Great comeback from Armstrong. None for 5 for him. Ball of the over. Bowls.
Waiting.
In off the back foot, this time out to
5
mid-off.
runs added there.
And that's a great comeback from the young guns. Just
The
about
right
a
arm
perfect
pace
over from
bowler
Armstrong.
is coming into the attack from the university end.
Fish is out of the attack. Ari in. Bowling over. Look at the Hay.
Wait.
And 1 bounce. A little bit in the air there, out to Abbott. Just feel. Chance here for the young guns. Keep tying this end down, maybe get a wicket.
Yes. Catch
Barry's
it.
in this, pulled away, pulled fiercely. Out
That's a
towards the
good
boundary.
boundary.
That's a fantastic shot by Hay. Breaking the shackles a little bit. Gets it into the gap. Needed that. Oh god, none for 19. Barry into Hay, strikes him on the body. A fierce blow. Vernon
Just
calls
a
him
lack
through
of
for the single.
concentration there.
Yep, that's a leg by. None for 20 now. Barry into McLennan, short. McLennan pulling, it's one of his favourite shots. He's got that. Through the gap at wide mid
4
on.
there. Nice
Got
shot.
enough on it to get out to the boundary for 4. Final ball of the over. Oh, strikes McLennan on the glove. They're still going to get through for a single. Ford was
Bit expensive
wrong-footed,
in
it
that
looked
one.
like. They're going to call it a leg by. So yeah, expensive over. Armstrong's full. Work through square leg. Dot ball though. Koshi does the fielding. Just bear with me a sec, ladies and gentlemen. Just gonna check something. Not a problem. Apologies there for that. Armstrong to continue, flying overhead. Has
Great
McLennan
shot,
forward
driven
and
straight
hitting
down
up
the
in
wicket.
the air, back over the bowler's head. 2 bounces, 4 runs. Oh, and they're making it look easy out here. Oh, McLennan does like to play straight. Fine shot. Armstrong none for 9. Captain Earnshaw can't be liking this at the moment. One's full. McLennan's driving again in the air, but again it's going to beat both men.
That was there
2
to be hit,
bounces,
and it was
4
pummeled.
runs. Oh, and Armstrong cannot like that. Oh, just toe-ended it. Got enough. Get over the field. Armstrong in once more. Short. McLennan's pulling. Down to fine leg. It's light in this field, but it won't cost him a run. Just the single, none for 36. Two balls left in the 4th over. McLennan flying, he's on 28. Hayes on strike on 6. Armstrong bowls out to the covers. Fielded there by Fines, and it's no run. For the over. Expensive this one from Armstrong. He's in, Hayes pulling, gets that in front of square. He'll get 1. It'll just be 1. Well tidied up in the deep.
Gave a few too many away in that over.
1 for 37 from 4.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end.
And Captain Earnshaw rolling the changes now. Ains into the attack. The Hay, it's short and cut. Well
And
placed.
that gets to the boundary.
1, 2 bounces.
4 runs.
4 runs from Josh Hay. Not a good loosener from Haynes. Short and wide and got the treatment. Comes in again. Bowls short again.
That's edged.
A bit tighter into the stumps. Side edge from Hay onto the body. It's a dot ball. Gonna need a few more of those ones here. Haynes deliver. This one's short, wide, cut. Again, 4 runs.
And that's 4.
Question whether he's warmed up properly. That's 3 short balls in a row. And at that pace, Hano, you really need to be more controlled. Then once more to Hay. That's a better ball. Angled in at the stumps. Ball out to mid-wicket. Old guard. None for 45. 29. Hano into Hay. Cutting. Field this time. Last ball. Final ball of the 5th over. Haynes in again. Full. Given out to point. Dot
Reasonably good over there.
Good finish to the over there by Haynes. Loose opening, and they can't afford that
The
at this
pace
point.
bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Kathari back into the attack. Expensive first over. He make amends from the other end. This one's full, and oh my word, he's knocked out off stump.
Up.
Ah, what a bowling change from the captain. Switched ends and immediately finds pay dirt. McLennan, who looked wonderful, looked in great touch. Has his off pole removed by Kathari. First ball, big in swinger.
Franklin, the new batsman, arrives at the crease.
The old guard, 1 for 45. Hurry in to Franklin. It's full again, swinging in.
Great
Franklin's
shot.
timed that beautifully through the offside. Welcome to the crease, Mr. Franklin. 4 runs. Dr. Franklin. Guard 1 for 49. Dari continues. On shorter, Franklin's back, pulling, finds a gap.
I don't
Races
think there's
away for
much
4.
the bowler could have done differently there. Superb
You
shot.
have to say, this outfield looks a bit faster than it had been earlier on in the day, and you've really got to question that decision. Bat first. The line now, this one's short and seems to have gone over the wicketkeeper. Is it going to be wides? Oh, it's buys. Big mistake from 40. Can't afford that at all. Franklin looking to pull. Doesn't get anything on it, and 40 just not quick enough. Get down the leg side. Ari in again. Short, driven out into the covers. Dot ball. A rare dot ball. Okay. 1 for 12 off this over. Clicking extra. Sorry, into Franklin. That's a beautiful delivery.
A few runs given away, but more importantly, got the wicket.
That last ball just held its line. Had Franklin playing and missing. Beautiful ball. The old guard 1 for 57. Haynes in over the wicket to Hay. Drives out. Wide of mid-off. Running with the shot.
They'll get a single.
Ball the over. And Franklin now, who's punching off the back foot. It's in the air. Doesn't quite carry to mid-on. Chance there. Exactly what they need at this stage. A couple of quick wickets. Hands in again. Again, Franklin playing back, running with a shot this time. Goes not around quickly enough to cut it off. 1 for 59. 70 runs to win for the old guard. And strike is in the bowl. Bull work through the leg side, just wide of mid-on. And we'll get 1. Have to stick with 1.
And they get through for 1.
69. Nice. 80 balls. Hands in. Short punch off the back foot. Can't beat cover. Bad over here from Hayne. Needs to finish on a high though. Final ball of the over. Into Franklin. Short. Finds the edge.
Nice save there.
Down to third man. Kathari does the fielding.
That's some good bowling. End of the over.
Very tidy over from Hayno there. Need to build on that now, the young. Gate from wide. Kathari. Into Franklin. It's short. Pulled away. Down the gap. It's 4 more.
4 runs there. Super shot.
Oh, poorly directed from Kathari, and Franklin just leans on it through the gap. He moves to 14. Kathari, and again, full and beats Franklin. That's a good
Not
ball.
able to connect.
The line he needs to stick to here, Kathari, I think. Once more, it's one straighter. As Franklin playing in
nice
the air.
shot.
Yes, the field. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Off couldn't quite get to it. Streaky from Franklin, but it pays off. Got up to 69. He required us.
Yes.
More, it's driven straight at short cover.
Seemed out of reach, but the umpire doesn't signal wide.
Really need another wicket now. Franklin's batting well. He's on 18.
Wait.
Punch again. Can't beat short cover. Fielded in there by Fines. Last ball of the over. Ari to Franklin. Short and Franklin back. Deep
Good
point.
bowling there. Kept them quiet.
Carl does the fielding. It's a good finish to the
The
over.
right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Change of bowling. Haynes out. Price in. to Hay. Oh, beautiful delivery.
The bowler beating them all ends up.
Bullen just swinging away. Can't catch up. Start from Price. Start with the bat. Do it with the ball. On short, Hayes pulling fiercely out through the wicket.
Well fielded. That was headed
There's
to
a
the
man
boundary.
back. I think that was Armstrong. Picks it up. Keeps it to 1. He now joins Franklin on 18.
Yep.
Back foot running with the shot. Nice running there. Good single. Still playing with his field a little bit. Desperately trying to get some momentum back. Price in.
Wait.
Big
Bowlers.
punt. Back foot out to the covers. Eno does the fielding. It's a dot ball. Two balls. Price is over. Buddy one so far. Going to Hay, who's pulling. Gets
Precision.
that
Just
wide
a
of
great
mid-on.
shot.
He gets smashed that. It's beaten cow corner out to the boundary. All bottom hand there from Hay. Picked his spot and hit it firmly. Exactly what Price Earnshaw didn't want. As Price in to finish the over. Hay hits us in the air. There's a man back. Got enough on it. Dropped.
Oh no! He's put that
Dropped
down.
out on the boundary. And then a misfield by Armstrong. And the batsmen get through for 3. Oh, hate to see it. But that's just
The right arm
awful.
pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Oh, it's a real pity. Could have called one back there, as it is. Hay survives, he's on 25. Into him. Through the leg side, they get 1. Just be 1.
They take a single.
1 for 79. 50 from 65. Abbott in again. For length. Out to the covers. Oh, bit of confusion there from the batsman. They recover. Good start this from Abbott. The young guns need it to continue. He's in. Bowls and oh my
Played
word.
all around that one, and the bowler was on target.
Stumps go flying. It's a big in-swinger. And it looks like Franklin's just missed a full toss there. Played down the wrong line. And Abbott has obliterated
The
those
batsman
stumps.
leading the field bowled for 19.
Well, that's precisely what they would have been looking for.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 4.
Crooks is now in to join Hay. 2 for 79. They'll need a few more wickets. Abbott into Boulder Crooks. To the leg side. The mark with a single. Crooks a bit
That'll
of a
settle
slow
his nerves.
starter.
Good shot first up.
Get him early. Get Hay here. Could be in with a shout. Abbott in. Bowls on the leg side. And he works it away to mid-wicket. Batsman get 1. Just be 1.
One more added.
Crooks on strike. He's the new batsman. Ball of the 10th over. Abbott in it short. Crooks is pulling
Perfect
into
placement.
the gap.
Lovely shot.
Dari can't get round. 4 runs. Not what the doctor ordered there.
This bowler
on the ball of
really
the
can
over.
get these spinning a long way. Let's see how they go.
And there it is. Captain finally turns to himself. Bowl to Hay. Short of a length. Hay across the wicket. Into the leg side. 1 run.
And through for 1.
And short to Crooks. We're both looking forward to this battle. Goes in. Oh, little outside edge. Taken
They're
by
asking the
Ford. And
question.
Crooks is gone.
The captain making the change of the bowlers and
Brooks
pays
is
dividends
gone, caught
immediately.
behind.
Great move
Well
and
bowled
great
by
bowling.
Earnshaw. Just kept its line. Thought he did well to take it. And Oh, there we go. Good catch, 40. Brooks goes for 5. 3 wickets down now. The old guard.
Dominic has their first ball to face here.
Bransden in. Earnshaw to him.
Yeah.
Or Bransden. Leg side Larry himself. Flicks that firmly into the leg side. Out to deep
And
square
they get a
leg.
single there.
Off the mark. 3 for 87. 42 from 57. Love one more. Bowling to Hay. Oh, nearly. Nearly. Hits it straight at short mid-wicket. Been a good over so far. Earnshaw in again. Hay pulling. It's time the man. In fact, the man's dropped back to the boundary. Giving him the single.
1 run added.
41 from 55. Earnshaw. Last ball of the over. This one's full and driven out. Down to long off. Just a single.
Gets a wicket and keeps it tidy.
It's a fantastic over from Earnshaw. Precisely what they were looking for here, the young guns. Need 1 or 2 more overs like that. Abbott continues his third over, bowling to Bransden. Back, this into the leg side. Through for a single. Young guns just prize Hay out here. 29. Abbott's into him, short of a length, finds the outside edge, but it falls
Not
safely.
getting past that fielder.
Runs out to
1
third
run
man.
there.
The single. Of course, Hay already having been dropped out on the boundary. On to 30. On strike, he's on 3. The stumps, working it to the leg side. Flips it just into the gap. Get through for a single. Strike, he's on 30. Oh, inside edge onto the helmet. And the batsman scampered through. That's a great call from
1 run
Bransden.
there.
Get 1. He might be a little shaken up there. He's not showing it. He moves through to 31. 36 from 50. 2 balls left in Abbott's over. This one's short outside off stump, punched off the back foot. Now dot ball. Last ball of the over. 1 for Abbott. One short, pulled, down to fine leg.
Keeper!
Just be 1.
The batsmen have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an
Great
end.
over. 2 very good overs in a row. They keep this pressure up. Earnshaw to continue bowling around the wicket. It's hit high in the
Big
air.
appeal.
There is a man underneath it. He takes the
Great
catch.
reflexes. You don't have much time to
that's
react when
Koshi
fielding
there.
in close.
And Aaron
Good catch.
Koshi takes the catch. Another wicket for Earnshaw. Inside edge onto the pad. It balloons up in the air. Koshi had the wherewithal from short mid-wicket to find the ball, get underneath it, and look, he's taken it comfortably.
The batsman making the long walk back to the pavilion, called out for 5.
Bransden leads
Smith
for
is the new
5.
batter at the non-striker's end.
4 for 94. Smith in now. Hay on strike. Earnshaw to him. Oh, it's an inside edge off the keeper's gloves.
They'll get 1 there.
Oh, 40. It was a tough chance, but I think he's put it down. Let's just have a little
Smith
look at that.
is about to face
Oh, yeah,
their
there we
first
go.
ball.
See if we can just zoom that in a little bit. See if we can slow it down. Oh, that's fast. Don't know how to slow it down. Go. Watch this ball in off the shoulder of 40. If he'd been able to take that, that's another wicket gone. That's Hay out. As it is, it's 1 run. Earnshaw's into Smith, who's edging that through mid-wicket. Can't get it away from Price. Another dot ball. Earnshaw, brilliant in this spell. 2 for 5. He continues bowling to Smith, who's playing, strikes him on the pad.
Misread that one.
Another
Couldn't get the
dot
drive
ball.
away.
4 for 95, the old guard. They need 34. 44 balls remaining. Earnshaw in. Smith back.
Won't need to run
cuts
there.
and cuts hard.
Racing away.
Out to the boundary for 4. How's he done that? Beautiful whip action. Releasing some pressure. Last ball. Earnshaw in. Just pitches outside leg stump.
That was
strikes
another
Smith
good
on the
over. This
pads.
will be growing the frustration of the batsman.
Oh, we're in for
The
quite
right arm
the
medium
finish
bowler
here.
is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Lot riding on the shoulders of Hay. Haynes back into the attack. He's over the wicket. Bowls full, driven
Great
down the
shot,
ground.
driven
Oh,
straight
he's got a
down
lot
the
of
wicket.
that. 1 bounce, 4 runs, and you have to say it. Can't afford this, Hayno. First ball of both spells. Boundaries. Can't pick your foot off the gas like that. 100 up. The old guard. This one's worked into the leg side by Hay. They're going to get 1. Thought about 2. In the end, they just settle. 4 for 104. 25 from 40. A little bit more comfortable now. Did a second ago.
Wait there.
Off cutter from Hayno. Punched into the offside. Dot ball. 25 from 39. They've got all the time in the world here, the old guard. Guns need to make something happen. This one's short. Cut. Cal fields at point. Top ball. That's 4 off 6. Continue.
Yes.
Ball driven by Smith. Just wide of mid-off. They scamper through for a single. Good running. Really good running that. 24 needed from Kevin. Just under over. Comes into Hay, who's hitting hard and high. Up over mid-off. 1 bounce.
Got a
4
lot
runs
on that one.
into the
1
side
bounce
screen.
and it goes for 4.
And gotta wonder whether Hay targeted that ball from Haynes. 2 boundaries in the over, 9 off it. 20 needed now from 36.
This is a very troubling line of inquiry for the batsman.
Good start from Earnshaw. Play a miss from Smith. His 3rd over.
Yes.
Full outside edge from
Mistimed
Smith.
that one.
Through for a single. Really top bowling here from Earnshaw. 2 for 10. 3rd. Bowling to Hay. Oh, and Hay lifts this one up over the leg side. There's a man back. Has he got enough on it?
He launches that up
6
and
runs.
over the rope.
Oh, bad luck. Not quite the right line from Earnshaw, and Hay's got a lot of that one. He moves on to 47 now. It's 32 deliveries. Earnshaw in again. This one's short.
The batsman didn't know where that
Playing
was
and missing.
going.
Be a better line there from Earnshaw. Want to pitch it up a little bit, I think. He's in once more to Hay, who's driving that firmly out through the offside. 1 bounce to Armstrong.
One
A
more
deep,
added.
wide mid-off. Hay gets a single, moves on to 48. 12 from 31 required. Going into Smith, who's lifting that
Well
up
played.
over backward square. Rather, over backward point. Out to the boundary for 4. 8 from 30. You'd think the game was just about over now. Haynes continues. Oh, that must be close. No appeal.
Mistimes that one.
No appeal. Let's take a look at that, folks. On Hawkeye. Fines, can't believe it. That's very short, pitched outside leg. Doesn't matter. Haynes in again to Hay, the leading edge. Gets it past the bowler.
And they get
Off
3
runs
for
round,
1.
That's Abbott there. A single. Hay on to 49. Smith, 10 from 10. Haynes in, driven straight down the ground. Firmly out to long off. Kathari, little misfield there. Doesn't cost them anything though. 4 for 1, 2, 3 now, the old guard. 6 required. Short ball from Haynes. Down to the covers. The run. Of course, Hay on 9. 1 run, a half century. 2 balls left in the over. Wickets. End of the game for the old guard. Young guns, sorry. And that's a big inside edge from Hay. Onto his
And that's
pad.
50. Hayes
One way to bring up
is
the
in
half
good
century.
form out there.
50 from 38 balls, and got to remember though, he was dropped out on the boundary. We'll take a look at his spider at the end of this over. Haynes continues. Bowling to Smith. Beats him outside off stump. That's a good
Haynes has done well in that over.
ball. Here we have Josh Hayes' spider. Boundaries all around the ground. Of course, that big 6 of Earnshaw. The one real thorn in the side of the young guns, of course, is that 3. He was dropped out on the boundary. Also
Armstrong
dropped by 4.
has been
Tough
bowling
chance.
well here. Comes back on from
Gotta
the
take them. When
university.
you don't have many runs on the board, got to take those chances. Armstrong back into the attack, but too little, too late. There he is, bowling to Hay. Short, back to the bowler. Nice start from Armstrong. Five from 23 balls required. And Armstrong do something special here. Then to Hay. Inside edge, onto the pad. They're squirting through for a single. They
They'll
get
get
there.
one
Well
more.
run by Smith. Armstrong over the wicket now to Smith. Short, outside
Edges
edge,
it.
through the gap, and that's 4 runs. That'll be the game. Well, a typical Dan Armstrong way to finish. Edge for 4. He certainly is unlucky. But that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the match. The old guard win by 6 wickets, and at times it felt comfortable. Though the young guns
That's all
did
the cricket
push for a little
for
bit
now,
through
at
the
least.
middle there.
We hope to see you again soon, but for now, it's goodbye.
See ya, Slats, and just do a little bit of a summary. Looks comfortable in the end. 16 and a half overs it took the old guard to chase down the 128 set by the young guns, who once again won the toss and chose to bat first. Really question that decision. That being said, it got off to a good start. 40 without loss. Good opening partnership from Segal and Koshi there. You see them both in the 20s at better than a run of ball, but just stagnated through the middle. Never really got going. Only really the efforts of Price, Ford, and Abbott and Kathari at the end pushed them up to above a run of ball. 7 for 128. And that few runs on the board, they were going to need to be perfect in the field. There or thereabouts, and it wasn't the case. Hay taking advantage of a couple of drop catches on his way to an unbeaten 51. His innings really the difference between the two teams. Of course, Burton also opened up with a flash 28 from 18. Quick look then at the young gun bowlers, because we need to do that. And you see here is 6 extras, not too many. That 4 byes really hurt. No wides, no balls, so fairly disciplined performance by the bowlers themselves. Abbott 3 overs, 1 for 22. Slightly expensive. Price 1 over for 9. Haynes did okay, but was targeted at times by Hay. 1 for 25. Pick of the bowlers, of course, James Earnshaw. 2 for 21. Those figures looked significantly better before Hay took him for a big 6 over mid-wicket. But not really much else to say other than the old guard now 3 games in a row taking out the young guns. And they're going to need to change something up, the young guns, because they can't quite seem to crack how to form this innings in this game. How to put together a score. Lots of individual performances, but taking a look at it, very few partnerships. 1 for 40, 31 there, and another 30. Not doing enough, and at the end of the day, that's the difference. Anyway, that's enough from me. Thank you very much for joining me on this Boxing Day special. I've been Jim the Editor, and I hope you hear from me soon.